Kind of incident where a footballer, top league scorer in the Algerian league last year, gets killed at a football match because of something thrown at him. Good morning, sir, and thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, Mr. Phillip Masimong, we really do appreciate you giving us this time. I want to check with you. The tragedy that has just struck in Algeria resonates throughout the world of football, where we all expect that both fans and players alike will be safe in the stadium.
I think that is our first priority, to make sure that whoever comes to our stadium is safe. It is our priority. That's why when we plan around the safety of the spectators as well as players and officials.
Now, going back in history, South Africa has had incidents in the past where there have been serious tragedies, like the Ellis Park incident quite a few years ago. What have we put in place to avoid such things happening here?
Yeah, no, you're quite correct to mention even the Ellis Park, because that's where we take strength from. We have learned from even what the recommendation of Judge Ngwebe said, and since then even the government came to party by introducing the SASRIA Act, Safety at Sports and Recreational Event Act, of which we have to be compliant at all times, and it helps in terms of how are we supposed to approach each and every event. So what we have been doing all along is to make sure that we search people in terms of what we are saying or classified as prohibited items from coming to the stadiums. That's why you will see that at each and every event we have established what we call the Megan bag. That's where the people got searched before they come to the stadium, to make sure that whatever is a missile, it is taken care at that level.
One of the things that we see that has also started happening, for example, at PSL matches, is that tickets are sold prior to the match and you can't really just walk up to the stadium and get a ticket all the time.
It is correct. I think people have been crying, more especially now that in the MTN 8 we have introduced fully now that we are not selling any tickets on the match day at or near the stadium, even though the Act gave a provision of a kilometer away from the stadium. But we as the league, because of this issue of stampede and the like, we have made sure that we are not selling any tickets next to the stadium, precisely because we don't want to lose any life.
Now, what's also been happening, and something that we're hoping that you can comment on, can you talk to us about the targeting of coaches by fans sometimes? For example, when Phillip Masimong, the Sundowns coach, had to be escorted off the pitch by police out of the stadium recently.
Yeah, it's true. You see, the problem is that when people come to the stadium with evil intent, it's hard to diagnose that. But we put the measures in place. We've got the field security that are there just to make sure that such things are prohibited. We also have 2 match official protectors in the pitch all the time. You'll see 2 people who are dressed in the suit, black suit every time. They are solely there to make sure that they protect the officials when they go in and out of the field, because we anticipate such things of misbehavior by some other fans.
A quick question for you, Mr. Masimong, is when we've got teams that travel into the rest of the continent for continental club competitions, what kind of security protocols are in place, and what do you have control over as a PSL?
We've got little to control as a Premier Soccer League, because when teams have to travel out of the country, it is now the SAFA takes over in terms of the security and all the likes. We are not really involved in that.
All right. Now, I want to thank you so much, Mr. Masimong, for giving us this time and sharing your thoughts with us on this one. And we do hope that we are sending condolences to the family of Mr. Ebosse. And we want to thank you very much for having joined us this morning.
Thank you very much. You're welcome, sir.
Right. That was Phillip Masimong, PSL Security General Manager.